All right, I got a 2019 Honda Monkey that's very modified. Picked it up. I can't take credit for this. It was done by a fellow who owns a dealership in Philadelphia. He bought all the parts. His nephew's a motorcycle mechanic and had him install it. Everything was done like A grade, top of the line, like no cut corners. I'll try to go through everything, except it's just so much that I don't even know if I can remember. I got a list here, but it would take this video would be too long. So this is just an example of, to me, artwork. I would put this in my house if I had space, but for now I kind of like riding it, so it'll stay outside. And this is my, let's see, I have 9 bikes right now, and this is my 99th, so I think I'm at 108 total. And I just wanted to go over it really quickly. So what you can do if you're very creative and have some time and money on your hands. It's a 2019 non-ABS version. I've never seen in person a stock one, but I looked online, so this is like almost unrecognizable. You can tell it does generally the same shape, except a lot of the parts have been powder coated, like the yellow wheels and the thing that covers the looks like the clutch and the pipe over there. And one thing that's nice is that pipe is from Japan. It's it's Takigawa. And so what's interesting about this pipe, unlike most pipes, it actually has a Cadillac converter in there, and it's street legal sound. So that's the gold standard for exhaust. A lot of them are remove the cat and are loud. So a place like Arlington, where you have a lot of people complaining about sound from vehicles like cars and motorcycles, this actually gives you that little extra rumble, but it doesn't pollute the environment nor cause people stress from like waking them up at night or whatnot. And this is actually kind of like, it's a single cylinder, so it's gonna have like that thumping sound. So let's see here where we can start at. Look at the wheels. Looks like you got these like pegs, and then at the calipers, Moritech H2C. Let's see. Olin's shocks. Those are definitely not cheap. I think they're probably like 900 for a pair or whatever. The brake levers are aftermarket. I'm just gonna hold my finger. These two. This is like a phone holder, some kind of a speedometer cover. I had mirrors. They fell, or they stopped holding their position because looks like the way they were designed, you can't fix them. I just took them off. I never really use them anyways. You have this windscreen, bug deflector. All right, and down here, this had to be modified, or no, this, if you want to use it with the stock, you can't. You have to do something, because I think the pipe for the stock engine comes down a little farther. This is anodized, something Katako, a lot of Katako parts. Looks like an extended swing arm, and rear pegs, steel braided brake lines, these little parts here. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, this is pretty interesting. So I used bullets for the way to hold the license plate on. And all right, and let's see. So you can get these little things to you can raise it up with a stand. The chain is aftermarket because that's been extended. The sprockets are different, little quicker acceleration. He said there's a speedo healer, though. It looks like this can get up to 70, which I thought the max was like 60, so I'm not sure if it's been healed or not. This is aftermarket. He's got lights here. They're disconnected because they drain the battery, but apparently I never turn them on. Like, I think, yeah, they go in the back right there too. These are aftermarket. It looks like if you Seder Racing, if you drop it, it'll hit those instead of damaging. This awesome paint job. Wow, yeah, so where do we start here? This is aftermarket, so is this, that. This guy just did everything. So the only thing modified with the engine is the clutch and springs, which is actually a good modification. His philosophy was don't touch the engine. I actually agree with him 100% because I had a 183 Grom. I think I have some footage. I can make a video, but the problem was they had a Finco kit and it just didn't idle right, and it like leaked I think oil is coming out of a crankcase vent. I'm not sure, but it was just not a. It's just a pain to try to maintain it. So I like the stock bike because it's a Honda, so it's very reliable, and you don't have to worry about doing anything extra to ride it consistently. Where the Fimco's, I think it takes a lot more maintenance. Let's see up here. I think we covered most of that. Oh yeah, he blacked out the badges here. There was a driven gas cap. It looked pretty cool, but I like having the stock one where you have a key for it. And then there's a Katako seat. One thing I didn't like, or one thing I would love to see on this bike, is if it had a double seat like the Grom, so you could have a passenger. But even the original Monkey doesn't have that, so it's one of those things where you're just not gonna get it or whatever. And then. So yeah, a couple, I think there's a yellow pinstripe that was put on. Yeah, there's a sticker. What else? That's pretty much. I'll do a comprehensive one with all the parts later. I'll put all the parts in the description. So if anyone wants to try to mirror this, just make sure they have like $6,000, or I think it's like $6,000 with labor, but whatever the case is. So let's turn it on. I like the new dash, it's pretty cool. So we'll put it in neutral. That didn't work. There we go. Come on. All right, so now you gotta hold this click in. All right, and that's the pipe. It's not bad at all. In fact, that's kind of perfect for a bike like this size. I still don't like to make noise in a neighborhood, but I'll just take it for a quick ride. I can't really, you're not gonna hear me because it's gonna be a lot of wind noise, but just so I can figure this out with the camera. A little tricky.